Alright, here's a reminder to get outside and recharge. I've been playing Fallout for, a few hours today. Well, I played for like a couple hours in the morning, and then I played for a couple hours in the afternoon. But even during my second session, towards the end, I was starting to feel a bit, not anxious, but just a bit cooped up in the house. I was getting tired of doing the same, string of quests that I've been doing, and even though I love the game and all, there was just a part of me that could have kept going, but I really would have been pushing it, and I would have enjoyed it as much. But just getting outside, I feel like 1,000 times better than just the thought of taking a walk, because that's the thing. Sometimes, your mind will try to tell you, like, oh, that won't do anything. But I just took them for, a nice little 1.5 miles. Nothing crazy, but it adds up to about, like a 20-25 minute walk, maybe even 30 minutes if I go a little slower, take a stop with them. But just getting the sunlight and getting some movement actually, like, literally recharges me, and it makes me want to play again. But of course, after, I finish, walking the dogs, feeding them, and taking care of myself, basically, So just a reminder to take care of yourself in between gaming sessions, and it makes a big difference just to get outside and go for a walk. And, it breaks up the day. Walking the dogs 3 times a day for long walks really helps me, keep my time in perspective, so to speak, I guess. So I have 3 sections of the day where I go outside and walk, and it really breaks up the energy nicely, because it's really easy for things to feel stagnant when you're doing the same thing for hours on end. Plus, it's beautiful out, so I don't feel like I missed out on the beautiful day. Because I don't know, sometimes when I spend all day inside and it's nice out, which I don't do, I would feel like, I wasted a good day, wasted good sunlight, opportunity to get the sun on my skin, breathe some fresh air. Honestly, that's like the best thing, first thing during the day. Really wakes me up and gets me going for the day, even if I'm feeling groggy or tired from just a heavy night of sleeping. Come on, pup. It's just a quick little stream, but I just wanted to have a nice little video just to give a glimpse into the walks, because I don't really record them too much, because these walks are the kind of walks where I like to listen to music. Ooh, there's a bunny. Walk fast-paced. And, it's just kind of, it's a lot to make a video while I'm walking. Plus, I really don't like recording, like, pedestrians or people walking around. I do my best not to get anyone or cars, license plates on camera. So I feel like it's just, the dog walking thing is more of like a sacred personal thing, but of course, every now and again, it's nice to show a little snippet into, IRL, behind the gaming. Because it's easy just to game all day and then just say, yeah, it was a good day at the gym, but how do you know even that person went to the gym? You know what I mean? It's just nice to show an example of the things in between gaming. You guys doing your long walks? You guys are lucky I walk you so much. But they're high energy, so literally if I'm trying to play a video game, or if I'm sitting down for more than a couple hours, they start circling me like sharks, like with their ears up. They're not going to do anything. They're not like mad or anything, but they want to play. They bring toys around me. They start like looking at me and wagging their tail. Then they pace around me, and then every so often they'll look up at me and give me their paw. They're like, all right, come on, let's go out, or let's eat, or let's do something. And you know what? That's like kind of like a nudge from the universe too, because a lot of the times when I am sitting there for more than a couple hours at a time, I really should be doing something else. And just that movement helps you get out of the stagnation and just keeps the day moving. And then afterwards you can relax and enjoy yourself at the end of the day. But it's just like filling your time with things that are going to expand your energy rather than drain it. Because I know that going for a walk, I'm going to feel 10 times better at the end of the day knowing that I went for lots of walks rather than knowing that I could have but didn't. I think this say that's where a lot of anxiety comes from. Just knowing that you could be doing something that is like for you or like better for you, but you're just not, and you might be just stuck in habit or routine or whatever it might be. But for what it's worth, here's to breaking those cycles just for saying it. I mean, it's easier said than done, but that's the thing. Of course it's easier said than done, and anyone could just say it, but saying it suggests it to your subconscious mind. So you can't be afraid to say it. And of course, everything's not going to go perfectly. Nothing's going to ever go perfectly. But even though, as long as you're open for the best, you can be able to see, or, at least turn what's happening to you into something that's the best. Making the best of what's in front of you. But it's just positive thinking. That's all it is. Don't chalk it up to anything too big. It's just positive thinking. Say positive thinking on a dog walk, and you know what? Even though the doubts in your mind will tell you, oh, but this happened, and you're here, and you're born here, and have this family, and have went through this, and this is how much money you have, and the job you have, and what people think of you. So yeah, you definitely wouldn't be able to do this because nobody would see you as that. Who cares? Even if you choose what you want to do or be. Apart from any limitation based off of predicament. It's like we don't know it all. So even the doubts are not. You can't even listen to the doubts. Those aren't even real either. It's all made up in the head, so at least, be on the positive side. That's all how you choose to see things. That's all. Just but without clinging too hard on whether things go right or wrong, because whether things go right or wrong, both sides are needed for everything to be. So, just focus on the positive when you can. Take the negative, appreciate it for the. Anything that I've ever perceived as negative that's happened to me has just made me stronger in the end, so here's to that. But anyways, before I go on too much with the motivational stuff and all that, I already know that everything's all good, so we'll just leave it there. And look at that, I suggested all that stuff to myself, made a nice video of it, took the dogs for a nice walk, and now move on with the rest of the day. Alright, we'll catch you later for the next one.